Hey everyone, this is Logo One, and Rockstar just announced a massive newswire article including all the improvements that are coming to GTA Online as part of the Criminal Enterprise DLC. And I will try to go over the main points from this article instead of going through each and every one of them and give my thoughts on it. And to be honest, these are mind-blowing changes. So business protection is something that I already mentioned before. It's basically allowing the players to run their business activities in private sessions. However, they did specify that the high demand bonus will not be available in private sessions, only in public sessions, which is fine. Now, this is a massive change. Players will no longer incur a charge for destroying another player's weaponized personal vehicle, avoiding penalties for those who return fire on attackers. Now, this is huge, because if I'm trying to defend myself from someone else and I destroy their personal vehicle, which is weaponized, I would have to pay 10,000, and in some of the rare cases like Toreador, we have to pay 20,000. The other changes are pretty small. Non-weaponized vehicles we can temporarily store in Avenger and MOC vehicle workshops, ownable properties from 8 to 10, new filters for the websites. Now, this is another massive change. This is already something we have seen, that they mentioned that the Oppressor Mark II will be getting a nerf, but this time they specified it a bit more by mentioning that the countermeasures will have increased cooldowns and fewer uses. However, they did not say the same for the homing missile, so I'm guessing that the cooldown is not gonna be there for homing missiles just like before, so they're still spammable. But what I'm guessing is they're going to reduce the tracking of those homing missiles, or maybe the damage. So those are the two things that come to mind. They are also going to put countermeasures on Sparrow, which is nice. Again, this can be used in PvP. Now, this is a screenshots of how we will be able to easily access the snacks and armor. Right here you can see it's going to be up on the D-pad of your controller, or pressing the right stick for the armor. Another massive change is going to be reducing the instance of griefing. The kill death ratio statistic will no longer be affected by kills made in free mode, only in competitive gameplay. Now, free mode griefing will be there, but a lot less, because players usually used to do that in order to increase their kill death ratio. Now they can't do that. There's another good update. It's kind of small, but races will have anti-griefing measures, which is nice. Now, the payout increases are nice additions, but they are not huge as I was expecting them to be. Races, adversary modes, and these particular heists will only have 50% increase in payouts, which is essentially nothing when you actually check their payouts and how much time it takes to complete them. And these finales will receive 75% in increase. Again, not something huge. Doomsday Act 3 finale is still looking a bit better than everything else, because with Doomsday Act 3 you can earn 2.25 million this way, and the non-host player can earn about 500,000 from the setup missions, because there are 7 setup missions I believe, and 45,000 you'd be used to get in hard mode. And if you try to do that with 50% increase in the setup missions, then we will get a slightly more bump in the payouts. But again, Doomsday Act 3 finale is a bit longer than usual, so I don't think a lot of players are going to be going through the trouble. Yeah, again, these payouts are not huge. I wanted them to be huge, as big as like 2 times, maybe 3 times in some of these finales, and 2 times in these, but these payouts are pretty bad, to be honest, but we will see. Now, so solo players are not going to be affected by this. It's completely fine. Another major thing that they had adjusted is that solo playthroughs of the Cayo Perico Heist Finale will trigger a cooldown of 3 in-game days. So basically, as a solo player, you cannot spam this heist over and over again. Now you are encouraged to play with other players. Again, I can see that this could have been implemented in a different way, right? They could have increased the value for the secondary targets and decreased the value for the primary target, and this way co-op will be a lot more profitable as compared to playing solo. But putting a cooldown of 3 in-game days is not particularly the right way to go. So yeah, even if you try to play non-solo, if you try to start another heist within the next 3 in-game days, the secondary target's value will increase, but the primary target will reduce. So, the more people you bring, the better it will be. Now, another is boost on the organization MC members. Again, these are small payouts that will get a bump, which is nice. First time boosts, nothing too huge, but what you can do is basically fill out your crate warehouse, one of the crate warehouses, your nightclub, and all these you can fill out, like tap them all out, and you can make a sell, and you will earn a lot more money that way. But again, these are first time sales, so it's not going to be repeatable. over and over again. And that's about it. So please subscribe for more GTA Online videos, and I will be covering the DLC update as much as possible and share my speedrunning tricks for all these businesses. So make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Thank you and have a nice day.